been pulling out some more here. We can't record all of it. We're just trying to hurry. This was broken, but look at that. It's a broken panel off a great Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Remedy. Yeah, I don't know if, I'm talking about saving some of these to make like stuff out of them, but we're not.
It's cool that the panel survived and none of the other bottom.
Yeah, just pulled this one out. There's a nice, I think it's green. Yeah, it's dark olive green, almost black glass case gin bottle. So that was pretty nice. We had a broken one earlier. It had a big star on the bottom of it. And we hit a amber medicine called Peptogenic Milk Powder. And again, it's got the screw top, but it's hand blown. Had a hand finished lip. I don't know, it's got something on the bottom. Fairchild Brothers or something, Foster. Anyway, have a nice old medicine. Another medicine. We're hitting into a medicine spot here. That's why, if you notice this, it's kind of neat because it dumps, they go in pockets sometimes, and we're hitting where there's a lot of medicine bottles. This was a real famous one called Davis Vegetable Painkiller. And that one, early on in early days, had opium as one of its main pain-killing ingredients. A lot of alcohol and opium, but the guy that invented this stuff, Perry Davis, he was a Baptist from Rhode Island. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. But back then, everybody used that kind of stuff. This is kind of interesting bottle. Evans Chemical Company, Big G from Cincinnati. And that had a medicine in it for venereal disease. Big G, gonorrhea. And it's still got the cork in it. And but then there was some other slicks here, a couple unembossed ones. But yeah, you see all the medicines we're hitting. We loaded some of them out. We're working on some more now, so I think we'll go ahead and see what else is maybe back in here. Hit anything? I see something sticking out up in there. It's about ready to come out. Oh, there's two of them there. Oh, there's a jar. I didn't see that. Oh, that's an old jar. Yeah, it's got the ground lip on it. Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858. It's not real bold embossed. Man, I wish it had like a crescent moon or something on the back of it. But
Aqua.
yeah, nice old aqua one. Yeah, good shape. This was something. Oh, nothing on it. Look at that, slick. Yeah, nice big old medicine though. But a lot of medicines in there. Let's see if there's any more. When we move away from that spot, I'm just kind of tunneling back in there right now. Something. I don't know what that one says. I think it just says full measure, 2 ounce full measure. It's a little hand blown bottle. All right. Let's see. Oh, there's still more back in there. We're definitely hitting into a pocket. Whoops. Fall in from the roof there. Hey, what in the world is this? Hey, cool, look at that. American Soda Fountain Company. All right.
That's pretty. Look at that.
That's sweet, isn't it? Look at that, a big old blob top.
Yeah.
Man. That's pretty
I'm glad
cool.
That survived.
Yeah, me too.
I left the American word on it.
American Soda Fountain Company. Yep. Hand tool blob top bottle. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. There's a couple more up in there too. That's a little home spot up in there, man. We're gonna keep going that way. A little ketchup. Kind of fancy a panel though. All right. Well, I may have to dig some of that out and try to get back up in there. Because that's pretty interesting stuff coming out of there. There's another jar. All right, that settles it. We're going that way. Hey, there's a nice jar. Look at that one. Yeah. Look at the Hero Cross, on it. Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858.
Yeah, it's like a light shining on it. I hope I can see it, but we'll see it at the end.
Oh,
if
yeah.
not.
Yeah. Sometimes I get it down in here where it's not as much light. I don't know if you can see that.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll show them when we get done, though. But, all right, man, we're hitting into some... I don't know what's in there. Some kind of bunch of old wood. Look at that.
What's that?
I don't know. Something down in there, though. It's probably some kind of deadly poison, and I'm just sitting here getting it all over me, taking a bath. And it was full of it, whatever it was.
That's crazy.
It was full of this, some kind of wood pieces. Why couldn't it have been $20 gold pieces?
It's probably Uncle Jim in his little brown box.
Yeah. We always, hey, here's a ball right up here. nothing on it. It's got them measurements. So yeah, man, oh man. Well, whoops. This is wanting to trickle in here. I better get our goodies out. Okay, we better turn that off.
Okay. Yay, we're back already.
Yeah. Just started digging over in here. I was going to start clearing out some dirt and hit a real nice drugstore bottle from, looks like Los Angeles. Of all places. I only find a drugstore. I'll tell you one thing, we're not digging in Los Angeles. But
You never know what you're going to find
put
in
that out.
this
And
one.
we got a nice older pumpkin seed flask. So we are hitting some stuff going back into the 1880s in here. It's predominantly, as you've seen in our video, it's mostly like 1900, 1910, 15 age. But we are hitting, you know, a lot more 1880s and 90s stuff. It seems like so.
Yeah.
But there's those two. And all right. And I guess we'll chop into this a little bit right in here.
Okay. See what we find.
Yeah, I got it expanding out to get a little bit more room. There's some kind of maybe a dish or something. Yeah, there's some kind of an ironstone dish. Got a nice maker's mark on the back. Well, ironstone china.
Sorry, I accidentally zoomed it.
Oh, that's all right.
I was just holding it.
Just a dish there.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna set that back here. Continue merrily on our way here. Kind of right down near the bottom. Substantially, this right here, this ashy stuff is bottom. I mean, we went down in it a couple times and found a squat. I mean, there's a jug or something maybe right there. We're gonna fool around and hit an embossed jug. You watch, wait and see. Try to pull these weights down so you can see a little bit better.
That helps.
Yeah. You want to dig this, honey?
No.
Go bad.
Nope, you're quicker. I go slow because I'm too scared of missing something.
Well, I don't care about that.
I don't want to.
There's a food bottle.
I want to watch you work.
Well, let's just get what we can for today. Big pieces of slate. Some of these lids we keep. That's a nice one, see, with the hero cross. So that one we'll probably keep that one. Oh, here.
I see it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You see that? Yeah, that's a hero cross. That might come off that half-gallon hero jar we just hit a while ago. I'll try to pull a lot of this junk out of there. But anyway, let's see what that jug is, if it's whole or not. There's a little medicine vial or something. Hand blown, nothing on it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good little treat. Hey, there's one.
We gotta find out what else is in here.
Yeah, nice old medicine. Pepto-Mangan Gude. That was a hand-blown, six-sided medicine for the heart.
Wow.
Guy named Gude, Pepto-Mangan. He called his hooch. Very popular stuff.
Pretty good.
There's a little neck of something sticking out right there. See? That's all it was. It was just the neck that's broke. Ooh, look at that jug. It's looking better. It's coming out. It's coming out. There's another lid.
Oh, I hope it's whole.
What, the lid? It is.
No.
That's looking good. Hey, we got our little brown jug. Now we got a little white one, maybe.
Yeah, hurry.
Look
I
at
can't.
that.
So excited, I just can't
Little
stand
white
it.
jug, how I love thee. Ho, 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 hee, hee, hee.
It's whole.
Little white jug, how I love thee.
Have you been sipping on something there, honey?
Oh, the bottles from heaven.
No.
No, them Eske's albuminized food. Yep.
All right.
Night patent 1893. Look, I can see my breath now.
Well, we better come on.
All right, no, I'm getting a little goofy now. Okay, let's stop that stuff. Get a little cold or something. Lack of oxygen. That's it. Lack of oxygen.
Well, this probably is something, but we just don't know what.
Yeah. It's time for you to come in again.
Yeah.
Another food bottle. Kind of got concave panels on it. I guess.
Sweet.
I'm gonna keep it. I got some stuff in my mouth there. Okay, let's see what's up in here. This is a good trashy spot. A lot of rust. Not many bottles. Bricks. Nothing on these bricks, man. A lot of Unembossed bricks. Another food bottle. Medicine bottle's over that side. This is a food bottle.
Okay, back to the other side now.
Come on, be a Jack Daniels. Man, that'd be so cool to pull out a Jack Daniels. But this was not it.
Jeez.
And boy, you can see part of the label there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's some kind of a whiskey bottle. Had the cork in it. There it is.
Funny.
Well, let's see if there's anything else in there. There's a little bottle there or something. No, I think it's broke. Got the top bottle.
That's a tricky one.
That was actually a little perfume bottle of some kind. Yeah. See, I like getting underneath that stuff. Like that. I was an underground coal miner for several years, and that's how a lot of times you do that. You got to cut it underneath, and then let it fall down.
Ah.
There's no pot there. All right. Well.
You might have to hand me up some bottles.
Yeah, my knees are getting cramped there. I wasn't intending to go entirely that direction. I just can't hardly avoid not doing it. There's a big old piece of log or something I threw down here at one time. I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop going that direction for a minute.
I think we should take a break.
Yeah, there's
until we find some more then.
3-sided pickle. Okay.
You see something we should pull out first?
Yeah, there's a couple more right there. Get those out. And there's a little blue one.
All right.
A little slick.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
I always like these bottles.
Little piece of comb. Nice comb there. What is that thing? Uh-oh. I got some trickling coming in there. A couple of little bottles there. Let's see what these are. Oh, nothing. Oh, there's a square pickle. That's kind of nice. Old hand blown. That'll purple.
Right.
That'll look real nice purple. All right. Well, there's stuff there, but we got to stop somewhere here.
We're back.
We're on a jug back here. We're trying to get it to cave in here for the day. So it's getting ready to. So I'm digging with a long shovel. But,
There it is.
coming in a little bit more, and get that jug out there before it does. Wow, look at that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's hot. It's a
Oh my
big
goodness.
gallon jug there. Sweet.
Ooh.
Yeah, a big chunk of rust on it, but yeah, wiped on the bottom. Yeah, nice.
Pretty.
Full of coins.
Boy, I can't wait to see this stuff cleaned
I
up.
know it. Well, that's about it for today. One more last little scratch up down in there. It falls. Sticks some coin in there, isn't it? And then another food jar or something. Yeah, that is so cool. Wow. Royal purple. Yeah. Okay. Royal purple.
All right.
All right, let's a little bit more. That fell in a little bit, so.
Oh, here comes some more.
Yeah, here comes some more in there. Not bad.
Kind of neat
It's
watching
frozen
it fall.
Yeah, you know,
Wow.
it is, but. See, what
That's a lot of dirt.
What we're doing here, see, we on purpose knew that eventually would do that, so that's why we're up here. You can see where we're at now. We were down in there about 8 feet. And obviously you don't want that happening to you when you're standing down there, so we have deliberately did not dig that direction until we got dirt piled up down in the bottom. We just kind of corkscrewed our way around. Dug all the way down to the bottom, all around there. You've probably seen most of it in the video. We might not have showed everything.
All right.
Yeah, I can probably get in here and pull a couple more out. Let's see what else. But see, now I use a long shovel, so you don't have to reach back as much. Hey, there's an embossed one. Is that embossed? Yeah, it is. I think it's an Imperial hair regenerator.
All right.
Yeah, I can't read the embossed. There we go. Get a little squirrely down in here, you know. Boy, there's still bottles, though. We're not leaving until we get them. We're going to get all we can. There's a Top of an old bell alarm clock or something.
That's pretty.
And a Castoria, Dr. S. Pitcher's Castoria. Now stop it! I told you once. Rascals. But that's alright. If you're going to give us a few more bottles, just drop them right here. Yeah, that's close. Right here. Not a straw. I don't want that. Alright, I'm getting goofy again. Let's get back to work here.
Is that one of those bells? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Desk bells.
There's a big old whiskey. Big old whiskey bottle.
Righty. That is.
Oh, come on. There's another one of them little hair bottles.
It's
Sweet.
the hole that just keeps giving.
It just keeps giving. Yep, that's an Imperial hair regenerator. We got 2 of them.
All right.
What else is in here? As long as you're willing to stay here, I'm gonna keep on going.
I am.
We'll shovel this dirt out and keep going. Getting bottles like this, it's like I want to give up. Keep on digging. Keep on digging. Hey everybody! All right, we made it home. It's a nice cold day, and we were getting pretty chilly there digging, so we made it out of there all right and made it home. And it's just showing a few of the ones that we brought home here. Mostly a lot of clear slicks and miscellaneous stuff there in those boxes, but we brought home a lot of bottles, I know that. And there was a picture here, is just going to show that. I'm not sure what it was. It said St. Cloud on it, but anyway, some whiskeys there and so on and so forth. But we cleaned a lot of them up, and we turned a lot of the clear ones purple, you know, amethyst purple, and rather than throw them back away, I figured, hey, somebody will enjoy them. So we make enough for gas money. It helps out. So yeah, if any of you guys are digging a lot of clear slicks and you don't want them, give me a call, man, Digger Dave, and I'll come and get them and give you some bottles or something for them. So anyway, there's the cat over there. What do you think, kitty? She's checking everything out again like normal. All right, I'm going to go in the kitchen, and Shelley got all that stuff washed up, so we'll show. Okay, it's some of what we dug. This is our better ones that washed up, that were worth washing up. Some of them probably ain't worth washing up, but we got several jugs, and that was kind of fun. They're all different. None of them embossed, no stenciled ones, but a couple of nice brown jugs there. And this was my favorite one here. It had some nice different color to it. I don't know if you can see that, but on the handle it's a different color than the rest of the jug. The rest of the jug is more of a reddish brown, and the handle is kind of darker. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. I'm going to be careful turning it over because it's probably got water still in it. But anyhow, that was fun, and we got a nice couple crocks there. This was our better one. Had a screw top old fruit jar. It says Macomb Pottery Company on the bottom of it. It was made in Macomb, Illinois. So that's kind of a local Illinois piece. Nice fruit jar there. And that one there was a white one, probably a apple butter crock some kind. But I'm going to come up here to the window, show a few. We got a couple of those Hainer whiskeys there, quart ones. And next to it is a green tapered case gin bottle. Those are always popular. That was an old hand-blown one. And a Taylor and Williams whiskey. I don't know if I can show these up here like that, if that helps any bit. From Louisville. That was an old hand-blown one. And then we got a couple of these. It's a beer bottle. Pretty common around our area here. Hoster from Columbus, Ohio. That CLO apostrophe there. A lot of times people thought that was Colorado, but it's not. It's Columbus, Ohio. That's the old blob top one. Bouvier's Buku gin. That was a medicinal gin from Louisville, and that's about a half pint bottle there, hand blown. That's from the 1890s, turn of the century. The only insulator we got was a little Hemingway number 11 We always like them when we dig insulators. We haven't found any good ones here. We're due for a good one though. Sometimes they threw the real early insulators away, and we always like that. Little cobalt slick, little medicine bottle, little amber. I'm not sure what it was, but it's got a little monogram on the bottom. EJB, EJ Burnham, that's the initials for. And Burnham put out like beef wine and iron and different patent medicines. So that was some kind of medicinal, maybe a beef bouillon in there. There was 2 of these little hair bottles. They say Imperial Hair Regenerator. Imperial Chemical Company from New York. Got a nice little shield with a crown monogram on them. So those are nice, old hand blown. This was a peptogenic milk powder. You see, and it's a hand blown little bottle from I can't remember the name of the company. Fairchild Brothers in Foster, New York. I think it was on the bottom of that one. So I'm not going to go into detail on all of them, bore everybody to death, but it was a Mason's patent, old ground lip fruit jar. Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858. So that was kind of like the main jar in the 1800s, and then they phased out and they came in with these ball Masons. This was one here. It was a just ball, it says on it, and then the other one says ball Mason. So anyway, not much to jump up and down about there, but big tall clear bottle is a Heinz. It's hand blown. I probably won't be able to show it up there, but it says on the bottom, H.J. Heinz Company, patented 11-15-04. So that's kind of cool. It's actually got the patent date on it from 1904. And that was probably a vinegar, some kind of a sauce that was in that. And this is one, I've dug bottles in St. Louis for 50 years and I've never found this one before. James M. DuPeich or DuPeich and Company, St. Louis. And it's an amber crown top soda. But that's very unusual. So yeah, we were really glad to get that one. It's kind of nice to hit something like that. Not sure we'll keep that for our collection. And a green turn mold or paste mold blown mineral water bottle, big tall one. You can see the rings going around it where it was spun in the mold. I'm going to be putting out a informational video here. I just need to do it. I got to get the bottles together out of my collection and sit down and do it, but that'll be kind of fun, you know, talking about that kind of stuff, plied lips and panels and different kinds of molds, dating and so on and so forth. So stay tuned for that. That's coming sometime soon. This was a medicine bottle. Dr. Drake's German Croup Remedy. It's from Findlay, Ohio. Hand blown one. That's one of the older ones. Later on they had embossing on the side panels. Just said Dr. Drake's Croup Remedy. And this was an unusual bottle. I haven't dug one of these for a long time. It's American Soda Fountain Company. It's a big, tall amber bottle with a plied blob top on it. But anyway, that was kind of nice. And a cobalt slick hand blown medicine bottle. It's kind of neck slightly crooked there on it. And then next to it's a little, it would be called more of a cornflower blue or a sky blue. And again, it don't have anything on it. A little medicine bottle. And then 2 of those Saxoners bitter quills. It was a medicinal mineral water. And you can see the different colors. The darker green and a lighter green. And they both are real nice whittled. I mean, what they call whittled is from hot glass being blown into a cold mold, and it creates a real crude rippled effect in the glass. And that one's kind of nice there. You can see the differences in the color. So I always like getting different colors of things. And a big quart blob top beer from Chicago, 1890s, turn of the century bottle. West Side Brew Company. That's a real common beer. Dug an awful lot of them over the years. Must have been a big brewery. Man, they sure had distribution all over Illinois and dug in Indiana and I think I even dug them down south. But, oh, just a few other bottles here. There's a Royal Purple. It was a concentrated grape juice, competitor of Welch's. There was a little older flask there, a pumpkin seed flask, like an oval pumpkin seed. We're not finding too many of them in that dump. It's not quite old enough as a rule. We got a couple of these. It was Amber Eske's albuminized food. It was patented, I don't know when, 1890 something. I don't know. But anyway, that was like a food for infants and invalids. And I'm not going to go through every one of these, but just show a couple more. It's a nice fancy ketchup bottle. Had some vertical ribs around it. I didn't even see that, sorry. Anyway, another food bottle there. Horlicks malted milk. Just examples of some food bottle, horseradish type bottles. And Aqua. Some of them Hoster beers. And there's a big half-gallon Mason's 1858 jar. Another Hainer whiskey there. And there's a Vinol. It was a wine of cod liver oil. It was a medicine. Can you imagine how bad that was? That stuff stinks. I couldn't even imagine having to take that. This was a pickle bottle. And on the bottom, it's real faint, but it says IG Co. on the bottom for Illinois Glass Company. So that's a little bit older pickle bottle. 1890s or maybe back a little bit more. Some more medicines. There was a that lamp. It had the red. You can see it's wearing off. It was on the outside of the glass, but it was a ruby, like painted or flashed on there. But that was a nice old oil lamp. Got the font for it. The base was broken. It was a milk glass base. That's a base to another lamp, kind of fancy. See, it had some nice little design on it, but you know, it's broke off right there at the top. But something could be made out of that. Just always like to keep those. They turn purple. That was broken, but it was a cute little thing that Shelley found. Some kind of a little miniature vase type thing. Drugstore bottle. One of the only ones we got was it's from Los Angeles. I thought that was odd. Somebody must have made a trip to Los Angeles there. And a Blanky's flavoring extracts. That's from St. Louis. Nice one. Little Sloan's N&B liniment. That's nerve and bone liniment. And that's another hand-finished bottle. Hand-blown. A little Carter's ink bottle. This was an interesting bottle. It was a late throw. It was something that somebody had around for a while. It come off the very bottom of that dump. And I was hoping there'd be another pocket of them in there. This is from 1860s. And in fact, on the very bottom, didn't wash it up very good, but it says F.A. and Co. And that stands for Fonistock Albury and Company. And they leased the Lorenz and Whiteman Glass Works from 1860 to 1862. So that's quite an older bottle than what we've been digging. A couple more little amber medicine bottles and a Listerine there and a Evans Big G. That was a very popular medicine for venereal disease. The Big G, gonorrhea. A Pepto-Mangan Gude here, the panel one. A little guaranteed flask, whiskey. Back there's the big Garrett wine bottle. These other ones are ones that we didn't dig those. That's just stuff I was getting ready to put on eBay. But this was really neat. Shelley found this, and it's what we call a pickle pusher. It was put up inside of a fruit jar lid. As you can see, it's broken, but that part went up inside of the lid, and the scallop part was in the neck of the fruit jar. Something like this. It went down in there like that, and it kept the fruit pressed down in the liquid. Kept it from rotting. They call them a pickle pusher or a disc immerser. This one's real unusual in that it's clear. They're almost always milk glass, so that's a really unusual one. It's got I think it's got a patent date on there. It says patent pending, or it says something anyway. And a couple Davis vegetable painkillers. Little Cobalt Bromel Seltzer. There was a couple of these Forney's Alpenkrauter Blebbers. I like that name on those. And a couple more little jar lids, liners, different ones. One had a cross on it. Some stoppers there, and a few other little things. Little soap dish or something. Another Heinz food bottle there. Big long neck olive oil or wine bottle of some kind there, maybe creamed and mint. But that's about it. We had a good day, good fun, and it was about 4 hours of digging. And anyway, you can see the hole was pretty good size. We still got a ways to go. We knocked in some on the walls, caved it in good, and tried to seal it with bale of hay again. But we're just thankful that the Lord's got us back safely home. Another day to be alive and be happy, and hope everyone's doing well. We look forward to seeing you in the next dig. Probably be here in a couple days. We'll have another one. We're going to be digging. We got a couple privies we need to get dug. So we'll keep you with us, and we want to thank everyone that's subscribed, that keep watching our videos and the comments. We really do appreciate that, and we hope if you haven't subscribed yet, you'll hit the subscribe button down there at the bottom, and we'll keep you in touch with what's going on, man. We're digging all over, and anyway, we just pray for everybody, for safety, for our country, and just God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video.